carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Gets this one to Hill. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Greg Dortch returning. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Aaron Donald coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
1st down, Saints.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Dante Hightower on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Packers nothing.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Kareem Hunt.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Tucker lining up.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Saints 17. Packers.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 8 yards to go.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd and 11. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A gain of 3, second down.
He's brought down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First down, New Orleans.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Touchdown, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24. So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Fromm. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
They'll take over first.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
27.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was a...
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eric Ebron. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are pouring it on. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st down from flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
On the throwaway. Brings up second.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Is good.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Going deep for Hopkins. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll get it all the way down inside the